Hello, my kinder scientists. All right, kindergarten, are you ready for another fun science experiment? All right, well, we've been learning all about play and how play makes us feel balanced and happy, and we have fun. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to make something that you can play with. That's right, we're gonna use science to make something to play with. How cool is that? All right, so this science experiment is called Make Your Own Bouncy Ball. And I'm gonna show you how to do it. Your teachers might have wanted to already set up some of the materials and ingredients for you, but I'm just gonna show you what I'm putting in the 2 cups so that you know what's in here, all right? So the first cup is labeled borax solution, okay? And this is borax right here. It's kind of like a detergent booster. You might have it at your house. So this is called borax, and this is gonna be my borax solution. And then in this cup is the ball mixture, okay? So this cup is called the ball mixture, okay? And what I'm gonna do first in the cup labeled the borax solution is I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of warm water. So here I go, here's my warm water, and I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons, 1, 2, okay, maybe just a little bit more, and then I'm going to put half a teaspoon of borax solution. So I'm just gonna use my best judgment to measure that here, okay? And then I'm gonna stir it until it dissolves together, all right? And the water that I used is warm water, okay? So now I have my borax solution right here, and I'm going to just put it on the side for right now, okay? Then it says that I can add food coloring. So actually, before I leave it to set, I'm gonna just add a little food coloring. And so we have food coloring. I think I want my bouncy ball to be green. So I'm gonna add a few drops of the green food coloring to my bouncy ball, my borax solution right here. I'm just gonna do maybe 1, maybe 2 drops. It's gonna be plenty, okay? And I'm gonna mix it. Mix it. All right, and then this cup is ready to just sit and wait for a little bit. All right, in this second cup called ball solution, okay, they want us to put 1 tablespoon of white glue, just like the glue that we use at school. So I'm just gonna put 1 tablespoon of white glue, and then I'm going to add some of the borax solution to it. So here I go, I'm gonna just use my little spoon. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon, 1 spoonful of white glue, okay? And then it says do not stir, okay? But then they also said make sure that I add some cornstarch. So this is something that you might have at your house too, but this is cornstarch, okay? And they want me to add 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. All right, so I'm gonna just open my cornstarch and add it in there. Okay, yep, maybe you've helped mom and dad before use cornstarch when you're cooking. Okay, and I'm just gonna add just a little bit of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon to it. All right, now mix those 2 together, and now it says to take my borax solution, and then I'm going to add half a teaspoon of borax solution to the cornstarch. So I'm gonna make sure it's mixed up, that borax mixture, and I'm going to add it into my ball mixture solution that has the cornstarch and white glue. Okay. Then, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix, okay? And it says keep mixing until it gets impossible to stir. So at first, it might be kind of sticky, okay? But the more that you stir it, then the harder it will get, okay? And you can already see in my cup, okay? It looks sticky, but it's also starting to get kind of hard there. So I'm just gonna stir, okay? All right, scientists. Okay, now's the fun part, okay? Now I get to mold my mixture into a ball. So I'm gonna just take out, I don't want the liquid part, I just want the green gooey part, or whatever color your ball is, and I'm just gonna kind of squeeze it to make sure it's not all wet. Okay, but now I have this like green gooey ball, and now I'm gonna kind of mold it in my hands, and I'm gonna get to make my own ball. And look at that, it's kind of molding nicely into a ball. Okay, how fun. Science is so much fun, can make so many things to play with our science experiments. All right, and then once I have it in a ball, maybe I want to try some things with it. How can you play with your bouncy ball, kindergarten? Can you try on your table? Does your ball bounce? Could you bounce it? Ooh, mine bounces, not super high, but I can bounce it. Okay, could you make it into a ball? Could you roll it to a partner? Okay, what are all the different ways that you could think of to play with your borax solution bouncy ball today? I can't wait to see them all, okay? And then after you've had a chance to play with them, you've talked about different ways that we can play with them. You might not want to stretch it apart or anything like this, because it might not go back together nicely. So you can play with it, bounce it, roll it, see what else you can do with it. But maybe just try, and once it's in a nice ball, try and leave it like that, because otherwise it might break apart, and then you'd be a sad duck. Okay, all right, and then when you're all done, okay, your teacher will give you a Ziploc bag, and you can put your bouncy ball in your Ziploc bag, and you can take it home, and you can tell mom and dad how awesome science is, that we made a mixture using borax, glue, cornstarch, warm water, and with that mixture we made our own bouncy ball to play with. All right, kinder scientists, I can't wait to hear about how much fun you're having with your bouncy ball science experiment. See you next time, scientists.